In this Monster Hunter Wilds video, we're going to be taking a look at the Light Bowgun, which is one of the 14 weapons of the game. It's one of the 3 ranged weapons that you can play. We're going to be going through its moves, how to use this weapon, along with some of the changes to this weapon that have happened in Monster Hunter Wilds. So whether you're a new player or returning bowgun user, you should get something out of this video. If you like to play shooters and are looking to try out Monster Hunter, the Light Bowgun is the weapon for you. The Light Bowgun is a very agile ranged weapon that excels at hitting the monster multiple times rapidly, and will help keep you on your toes and away from harm's way. If you're a hunter who likes the aggressive and dodge-heavy run-and-gun playstyle, this weapon is tailor-made for you. So the first thing we're going to do in the start of this video is kind of go through the differences and similarities of the light and heavy bowguns to help you better decide which one of these weapons you want to use. If you're talking about mobility, the light bowgun has the edge here. It's a little bit more easy to play mobility-wise than the heavy bowgun. The heavy bowgun tends to be slower and clunkier than the light bowgun. Additionally, the effective range of the light bowgun is close to mid-range, whereas the range of the heavy bowgun is mid to long range, and it's actually not very good at close range most of the time. So if you're looking for longer range, you may prefer the heavy bowgun. If you don't mind playing close to mid, then the light bowgun is a better choice. In terms of defensive options, the light bowgun relies on dodges and positioning to avoid damage, whereas the heavy bowgun has an auto guard and can perform perfect guards, and actually has a counter move that can deal offset damage, helping to topple monsters. So it really depends on how you like to play defensively as well. For customizable slots, the light bowgun has 2 mod slots and 1 special ammo slot, while the heavy bowgun has 2 mod slots and 2 special ammo slots. These are a bit different from each other in terms of like what their special ammo slots can do, but the heavy bowgun does have 1 more here, so it has a little bit of an edge. In terms of base ammo types, both weapons have normal, spread, and pierce ammo types, so there's no difference there. In terms of special ammo types, the light bowgun has different special ammo depending on the gun that you're using, and so does the heavy bowgun, so that's really going to vary a little bit from weapon to weapon. And lastly, they both have alternate fire modes, with the light bowgun having the rapid fire mode, which allows you to shoot very quickly, and we're going to go into in more detail in just a minute. And the heavy bowgun has ignition mode, which has different variances on terms of what it can do. It can fire faster, or it can fire piercing rounds and stuff like that. So it's going to kind of come down to, what sort of alternate fire mode that you like. Do you want to play close range and be more agile, or do you want to play longer range and be a little bit slower and have a little bit different attacks? So next, let's take a look at the light bowgun changes, and we'll talk a little bit about special ammo and mods as well. In Monster Hunter Wilds, the mod system for bowguns has received some changes compared to previous entries. There are now 2 customizable categories for each bowgun: mods and special ammo slots. The light bowgun will have 2 slots for mods and 1 single slot for special ammo. The first mod slot of a light bowgun allows you to increase one ammo type's capacity via magazines, either normal, pierce, spread, or elemental. Or it allows you to increase the effectiveness of one of these ammo types via powders, depending on which light bowgun you were using. Some light bowguns have magazines and some have powders, so you'll need to check at the smithy to verify after you craft a light bowgun, or look on the wiki before you craft it. The second mod slot of a light bowgun works similarly, with some light bowguns offering magazines and others offering powders. However, these mod slots will also always have either a rapid fire magazine or a special ammo magazine, or a rapid fire mod or special ammo mod to choose from as well. These mods either increase the capacity for rapid fire mode or special ammo, or increase the fill rate of the gauges for rapid fire mode or special ammo so that they can be used more frequently. So you'll have to decide which mods you want, and not all light bowguns have the same choices, so this makes it a little tricky to figure out what to use. For special ammo, all light bowguns have the choice between the Wyvern Blast and the adhesive ammo. The Wyvern Blast special ammo will put down a mine on the ground that will explode after a short time and function similarly to the Wyvern Blast in previous games. The adhesive ammo option will allow you to fire a shot that will stick to a monster for a certain amount of time before blowing up. We'll go into how these work in just a minute and in more detail. In Monster Hunter Wilds, the biggest addition to the light bowgun is, without a doubt, the rapid fire mode, which you can go into by pressing B on Xbox or circle on PlayStation. By going into the rapid fire mode, you attach an ammo drum to your light bowgun, very much like a Tommy gun, and this allows you to use the brand new gauge system, the rapid fire gauge, to increase the rate of fire of your shots. This only works with specific ammo types, and what ammo can be used with the rapid fire mode will differ depending on the light bowgun you are using. You can see this in the equipment menu when you're choosing a light bowgun. Each ammo type works differently with the rapid fire mode, and with the Hope rifle, the normal shot increases from 3 shots to 5 shots, albeit at a slightly lower damage per shot. The Spread and Thunder ammo shoots 2 consecutive volleys for rapid fire, doubling the damage per shot. Shooting in this mode will drain the rapid fire gauge, which will fill up slowly or by hitting monsters with shots. The rapid fire mode will allow players to be even more aggressive when using the light bowgun, as it allows players to use the burst step, which is performed by A on Xbox or X on PlayStation. The burst step allows you to shoot while dodging and can be performed by pressing the evade button after you fire a shot. The burst step dodge also seems to vary from ammo to ammo, ranging from a quick hop to a slower dive. Doing a dodge step while out of ammo will lead to a long distance dodge move called the sidestep reload. Another great addition to Monster Hunter Wilds is chaser shots, which are B on Xbox or circle on PlayStation after firing a shot. Chaser shots are follow-up shots that you can fire after firing a normal shot, and they are more powerful than normal shots. Chaser shots do take away your mobility while you're firing, so they're best used when you have a good opening. Chaser shots can also be used in rapid fire mode, and the shots can be chained into rapid chaser shots. It is a quick fire attack that ends with a particularly powerful shot. After either the chaser shot or the rapid chaser shot, you can change into either a burst step or sidestep reload if you don't have any ammo left. Ammo also received some changes in Monster Hunter Wilds. Even though there are no new ammo types added to the game, some of the ammo now functions differently when compared to the previous games in the franchise. The normal ammo is now the rapid fire variant from previous iterations, and both the spread and piercing ammo now have unlimited ammo and don't need to be crafted. These changes mean that you'll spend fewer resources to craft ammo types. Ammo level has also been moved to bowgun specifically, with each bowgun determining what level a particular type of ammo will be. Note that the higher level an ammo is, the more effective it will be. Also, recovery ammo and demon ammo have also been changed into a grenade-like shot that sticks on impact in an area of effect, making it much easier to buff and heal teammates. The Wyvern Blast special ammo puts down a mine at your feet by pressing Y plus B on Xbox or triangle plus circle on PlayStation. This mine will explode by itself after a certain amount of time. However, if your shots damage or pass near the mine will send up an explosion up to 3 times before disappearing completely, once per shot. This ammo is a great way to damage monsters that are toppled or stunned, as it requires the monster to be near the mine for maximum damage. The adhesive ammo option will load up the adhesive ammo by pressing Y plus B on Xbox or triangle plus circle on PlayStation. You can then fire this at the monster, where it will stick for a certain amount of time before exploding, similar to the Wyvern Blast. Also similarly, if your bullets hit the adhesive ammo while it's on the monster, it will deal even more damage when it blows up. You will notice when it's about to blow by the sizzling sound it makes, and the small multi-hit damage will start ticking before it goes off with a boom. This option is great for destroying targeted monster parts such as tails or claws when you're looking for specific drops. For the Focused Blast Eagle Strike, this attack will shoot out a grenade that explodes on impact, destroying all wounds in the explosion's radius. Holding down the attack button will let you charge up the shot to deal even more damage. Even though there are no special riding attacks with a secret for the Light Bowgun in Monster Hunter Wilds, it is special in that you can use all the regular ammo types while you're mounted and attack monsters for even more bowability, although you cannot use the rapid fire mode or special ammo while you're mounted. The secret also offers an excellent option for mounting with the ability to perform a jumping reload. Final tips. The bowguns offer a very different way to fight as opposed to other weapons in Monster Hunter Wilds. The light bowgun being agile, you can play hyper-aggressive, being constantly on the move and keeping up the pressure with all the added different ways to fire your shots. It is important to keep your eyes on the rapid fire gauge, the special ammo gauge, and the focused shot counts, and use them effectively when they are available to you to maximize your damage output when hunting with the light bowgun. Knowing how long the reload time is for each different type of ammo will also help you, as different ammo have different reload times, with longer ones keeping you stuck in your animation longer. Also, being familiar with how different ammo types function and what element and status the monsters you are hunting are weak to will go a long way in helping you become a master monster hunter using the light bowgun. The 2 different special ammo types offer light bowgun users the option to choose between going for maximum damage using the Wyvern Fire Blast Mine, or for targeted damage to parts using the adhesive ammo. Using the appropriate special ammo depending on what you're doing will help you succeed when using the light bowgun. For secondary weapons, the light bowgun user already has a versatile weapon in their hands, but if you're looking for even more firepower to dish out during huge windows, the heavy bowgun is an excellent choice, as it will allow you to access powerful alternate fire modes that can deal massive damage in a short amount of time. So that wraps up our light bowgun guide. I hope you got something out of this, whether you're a new light bowgun user or returning veteran from the series. And as always, if you have other light bowgun tips, maybe things I forgot to mention here, or you have further questions about the light bowgun, please leave them in the comments and I will answer them as soon as I can.